Now in Marco, we take a look at the particular technique to grow software using the debugger. Okay, so this is a debugging technique, but this is a good, healthy technique. It's not a dangerous technique. So now Marco creates a counter. This is the same counter we had before. Okay, I think we have the counter.
We can also inspect it.
Okay, so this is our counter. And now we will have a problem. We have to set a value. So counter, whatever you want, 0, perfect. Okay, so we set the value.
I can expect it again.
Yeah, now it's 0. Okay, perfect. And now we debug the increment method. Okay, so Marco is debugging it. Okay, so the system is waiting now. We are here, and for instance, we are not satisfied with this statement. Okay, we want to not to use this statement here to increment. We want to use another object, and Marco had this idea. So we want to value actually comes from this new object, increment calculator, and we create this object and we send this message, calculate with value. Okay, now you see everything is red. Yeah, and the system is also complaining. So we say leave it as it is. And now Marco shows us what we can do. You see, so it pushed on proceed, I think. Yeah. Okay. I think we have to increment calculator is null, so we want to create. Okay, it's missing, so this is not understandable. But we can create. Let's see.
I created the increment calculator.
Yeah, and you see, this is the code exactly the code we wrote before. We wrote in the same style. So we're sending a message. We want a subclass, and the subclass name is increment calculator. So we say, okay, do that. Okay, now see the debugger is happy. We have the increment calculator. And now we go back to our debugger. And let's see when we proceed. So we check what happens now. Okay, and now we have problems with calculate with, because of course we don't have calculate with. Okay, so an increment calculator didn't understand calculate with. And Marco now creates calculate with in the increment calculator. Okay, this is not super important. And now we can actually implement this. So in this case, I probably will be, instead of an integer, we can write a value, and we can return a value plus 1. Yeah. Okay, so now we proceed. We save and proceed. Okay. And now we should actually go back and check if the value is correct.
Open the inspector. This one.
And we have 1. Okay. So you see, instead of developing, we use the debugger to help us grow our system. And why is this useful? Because this way we can see the objects, the real values of the object in real time. And this, in specific cases, can be really, really interesting. And it's also more fun to develop like this. Okay, so thank you, Marco.
Thank you.